Noche and beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Turkoglu is out there at Lewis. Then there's Howard. Then it's Lee. And it's Alston in at the point. And for the Lakers, they've got Trevor Ariza. Bryant is out there with Derek Fisher. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Bynum in at center. Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Now here's Lee. Lewis passes to Howard. Down low and stolen by Ariza. Now here's Bryant. Over Lee. And it's good off the back rim and in.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Alston kicks to Lewis. Passes to Howard. Alston against Fisher. And here's Turkoglu for three. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
And Greg, they deserve a lot of credit for being aggressive, though. I mean, they got to the line a bunch because they forced the issue.
To Bynum. He kicks it to Fisher. Pass to Gasol. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's denied.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lewis kicks to Turkoglu. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe, and he connects with the jumper.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The pass to Bryant. Alston against Fisher. Back to Bryant. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Here's Alston. Dishes it to Lee. Rebound by Kobe.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Dwight Howard pulls it in. The Magic trail by 4. Lewis with the 3. No good that time. Here's Fisher. Here's Ariza. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
Lee outside. He feeds it to Turkoglu. Over Ariza. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Lee.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
And the first one drops. And the Magic making a change here. Petrus is checked in. Bryant hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Turkoglu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turkoglu's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Kept alive. Here's Bynum, goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Turkoglu. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Fisher against Alston. Pass to Fisher. Ariza outside. Kobe, that's for two. It's hauled in by the Magic. Turkoglu passes to Howard. The shot's good. Alston making the play.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Here's Bryant. It's good. Kobe's got 12 in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Falanos. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Lakers leading by 6. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Howard. Lewis is out there with Hedo Turkoglu. Then it's Nelson, and it's Beatrice in at the 2-guard. Gasol. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Kobe against Turkoglu. And there it is for him. Turkoglu's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Orlando.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And stolen by Turkoglu. Nelson, no one around him. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Kobe. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Back to Nelson. And stolen by Farmar. Outside, Kobe. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, missed inside. Here's Nelson. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. Feeds it to Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Turkoglu outside, and there's the pass to Lewis. Mark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep. and guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
Nelson finds Howard. And here is Lewis to the middle and taken away by Brown. Got a piece of it. Howard with the steal, and they're on the break. Here's Petrus. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Brown outside. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Turkoglu against Kobe. No good from Turkoglu. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
Now, here is Nelson. Turkoglu outside. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Turkoglu's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bryant in the post, defended by Turkoglu. And the shot goes down. 16 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The Magic trail by 3. Passes it to Lewis. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Gasol. The kick out to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Magic. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Kobe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Nelson. 1 second left, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They're up by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Kobe, Trevor Ariza out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Derek Fisher, and it's Bynum in at the center position. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ariza's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Man, watching Ariza pull the trigger from outside, he is a skilled sniper from deep.
Turkoglu. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's Kobe for 3. Alston with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. Lee outside. Here's Turkoglu. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Lee against Bryant. Elbow shot is on the way. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires from the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Turkoglu's got 13 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Intercepted. Alston against Ariza. Lewis passes to Alston. Back to Lewis. Over Ariza. No dice from 9 feet out.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Gasol, and Gasol with the dunk.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Bryant. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And finish off by Bryant.
And Kevin, when he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here is Alston after the basket by the Lakers. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee with the steal. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Gasol. Lee against Kobe. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
The Magic trail by 6. To the paint. Some solid D here from Bynum.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Kobe kicks to Ariza. Back to Bryant. Poke loose. Turkoglu against Ariza. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Lee. Lee's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Gasol. Pass to Bynum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kobe passes to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Vujicic is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. J.J. Redick's checked in for Lewis. A nice shot by Gasol.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Here is Alston. Lee outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Lakers making a change here. Odom's checked in. Lakers leading by 6. Fisher dishes to Odom. Kicks to Fisher. Pass to Vujicic. Here's Bynum. Now Fisher. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Odom. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
It's Nelson up top. He's covered by Fisher. Nelson looking around. Over Fisher. Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gortat is out there with Howard. Then it's Nelson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Beatrice in at the small forward. Now, here is Nelson. And the pass to Beatrice. Walton with the steal. Now, Odom. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists now in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Lakers leading by 8. Passes it to Bynum, and there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Odom. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Now here's Gortat. Nelson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Redick for 3. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Howard. He kicks it to Nelson. Howard in the post. Bynum on it. Some solid D here from Bynum. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Fisher. Sinks the triple. Fisher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shots importance in the game.
And it's Bryant missing. The Magic trail by 11. For 3, Petrus, but he stays with it. Doubled by Bynum, who is outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From deep. And Alston with the basket on the assist by Howard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
So the wing on the left. Back to Kobe. The kick out to Walt. Pass to Kobe. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Kobe's got 22.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 10. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Bryant. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Over Lee. And it's Kobe missing. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lee against Bryant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Turkoglu passes to Howard. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
Kobe Bryant gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And Johnson now top of the key. Three-pointer. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Lee outside. That shot no good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David